Well, good morning. So it's a chilly day, chilly morning, but a pleasant morning. No rain. Everything's still wet, so I don't have to water today. But I think my mission for today is going to be to go out and get a new cell phone. Because mine, I don't know, it's just acting really strange. And it's kind of annoying. So I'm going to go see what I can see, maybe stop at a couple different cell phone carriers and see what I can come up with. And then if I have any energy left, I'm going to do a little bit in the garden because it's supposed to be a nice day and not rain the next couple days. So, all right, well, I'll let you know what transpired when I get back. Hey, well, yay, I did it. I got a new phone. So it's a Samsung. My other phone, which I liked, I really liked my other phone, was a Motorola. But this one's a Samsung, and it does everything that I want it to do. I can put an extra micro SD card in there, and it also flips when I'm recording. So yay for that. And it was a phone that the guy had, and he said it was an unlocked phone. You know, they get extra phones every now and then. So I didn't know exactly what an unlocked phone was. I was looking on Amazon maybe to buy a phone, but he said that an unlocked phone means that you can take it to different carriers. And so let's say I wanted to buy a phone on Amazon, and you would want to get one that's unlocked and it's not affiliated with any one carrier. You can go to the carrier and have them hook up the phone. So, and then while I was there, you know, I was telling him about my mom and how difficult it's getting to be for her to navigate even the cell phone. She can't really use it to call, and she also doesn't text, so it's too complicated for her. So he said, well, you know, he said, you've been a customer for so long, and I have Metro by T-Mobile, and apparently those T-Mobile is buying them out. It's going to merge with T-Mobile. But I've had Metro for a long time, and I was paying $30 a line, so it was $60 a month for two. And I kind of wanted to keep that because I did look around, and none of the cell phone companies were offering anything comparable. The cheapest one for what I wanted was $45, and so it's like, well. So anyway, I'm going to, I did cancel my mom's line, and, you know, it's fine because she won't know the difference. She can still use the phone on the internet, which is all she does anyway. So I canceled that, but he said, you know, we have a special today. We have a Samsung tablet. I think it was normally $99.99 or something, $100. And he said the tablet is free, but you can sign up for $20 a month for the tablet. So I'd still be saving $10. So I went ahead and I said, yeah, that might be a good idea. So this is the tablet, and, you know, it's nice, not too super big. And I thought either, you know, my mom might be able to use it instead of a cell phone, or if she doesn't want to do that and she likes the smaller cell phone, you know, I'll just look for another phone for her, and then I'll use the tablet. But he said that, you know, I would still be saving $10 from paying the two cell phones. So I went ahead and I got the tablet too. So I got a really good deal, and the cell phone, because it was unlocked, was $229. So it wasn't a free phone, because the free phones didn't have the features that I wanted. But I wasn't about to pay, you know, $1,000 for a new cell phone. That's just not happening. So it was, you know, I was happy. I was really happy that I got a good deal. And so anyway, that's what I did. And now I think I am going to go out into the garden for a little while and see what I can get done. So all right, come on and join me and I'll show you what I want to do. This is the area I want to work in a little bit today. I'm going to take up all these rubber stones. This is all weeds. So I'm going to do that. I don't know how far I'll get. And then I'm going to put cardboard down there on top of the weeds. And then I'm going to end up putting the stones back, but I won't do that today. So I'm just going to work in the garden a little bit because I spent most of the day looking for a new cell phone and setting up the phone that I got, and hopefully I'm going to like it. So we'll see. Let's see how far I get. That's my chore for the day. Well, I got the stones pulled up and most of the weeds. There's still a few here. These are volunteer rose of Sharon. I'm leaving those there. I'm hoping that they'll grow and provide some privacy for both sides. So I'm leaving those, and now I have to put down the cardboard. And it feels like it's going to rain, so that would be good. But I'm going to wet the cardboard down anyway. And yeah, so moving along. So once I get the cardboard put down, that's going to be it for today. And I have a pile of the stones there and a pile there. So, well, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this works the way I want it to. All right, the weeds are all gone from this section. And I put the cardboard down and soaked it. Now I'm going to take the rubber mulch bags from over there and just lay them on top of here, because that's all I can do today. And then tomorrow, if the weather permits, then I'll spread the mulch and I'll put the rubber tiles back down. And then this section will be done. And I'll probably move the table and chairs over here, and then I'll start working on that section over there. So that's what I got going on here this evening, and it's about 5:30 already, so I've about had it. Time for a little leftover pizza from yesterday when I went to dinner with my daughter. So there we go. All ready to distribute the mulch tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't rain. And then I can work on the last section. Oh my goodness. Well, actually it's not the last section. It's the next to the last section. I still have to do some weeding in here. I have a lot of snake berries everywhere. They're all over the yard. Those are those little tiny strawberries, and they're not alpine strawberries. They're definitely snakeberries, because snakeberries have yellow flowers. So they're kind of a weed. They're not edible. And then I have to do this over here. And my neighbor said she would help me tie the fence up. So we'll do that sometime this week too. So it's getting there. Yay. All right. Garden's looking good. I need to spray paint this crane. I'll do that when I spray paint my little bistro set. That way I might still get a couple years out of it. I'm trying to use up as much of the stuff that I already have. So I spent most of the money on plants and mulch and soil amendments, But most of what I have as far as decor, I've had, except for trellises. So, okay, well, I'm done out here for today. All right, well, I have had it for today, that's for sure. So I am so glad I got that part of the garden done and some of those weeds pulled. Oh my gosh, there's so many weeds. It's just awful. So now I'm having a cold drink. Anyway, I'll work on it some more tomorrow. And all those weeds was really making my garden look trashy. So there's still more weeds to pull, but for now. And then I can start using up some of those bags of mulch and stuff, which also makes my yard look trashy. And then eventually I can put the garden supplies away and just settle down and relax in the garden. That is my main goal. I want to get everything nice and settled so that I can settle in the garden too. So I spent half the morning, well actually I spent the whole morning. I went and did shopping for a new phone. I can still use my old phone, you know, with the internet and stuff, so, and I can still record my videos on it, but eventually I'll transition over to my new phone, because when I'm vlogging, sometimes it's nice if I'm showing something to be able during the video to flip back and then I can talk to you. So that was one feature I was looking for. Another feature that I was looking for, I wanted it to be able to put a micro SD card in there, so that, because I have a lot of pictures and videos and things, and that way I can transfer it over to the SD card and it doesn't fill up all my phone memory, because I don't want to pay cloud storage every month. Even though it's not that expensive, I just don't want to do that. I'd rather go buy an SD card, and that way I have the pictures for whatever I need them for. So I was very happy that I got that done. And my mom's phone, cell phone, broke a while back, and she hasn't been using it. And she never uses her cell phone to make calls, because she doesn't go out by herself anymore. I got her the cell phone because I thought that, you know, if she ever goes out and gets stuck somewhere or has a problem, then she can call for help. Well, she hasn't used the phone for that in a long time, and she doesn't text. So, you know, the texting and the phone calls, it was kind of a waste of money. And it was like $30 a month. So I went and I canceled that. And then when I was talking to the young man, very nice young man, he said that they had a Samsung tablet that was free if I wanted to pay $20 a month to connect it. So that would save me $10, and I thought, well, maybe Mom could use the tablet. Maybe that might be easier for her. So I don't know yet if she doesn't want that, or that doesn't work for her, then I can use the tablet too. So we'll see. Otherwise, I thought I would go get Mom one of those senior phones, the senior, what do you call it, like a jitterbug or something like that. I thought I would get her one of those. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, he can't go out because I have the other screen door closed. But anyway, usually he can let himself out. But anyway, getting back to the cell phone. So I thought I could maybe buy her an inexpensive phone, And then, because all she does on there anymore really is play games. She likes to play solitaire. And she can still use the phone on the internet, because she does have the internet at her house, so that I could connect the phone to the internet. So I'm still playing around with different scenarios, or I might just give her my old cell phone, but she doesn't need the data anymore. She doesn't need the call option or the text option, because she hasn't used that in a very, very long time. It's probably been, I know it's way over a year. So I thought that was kind of a waste of money. Things nowadays have to be very simple with my mom. So sometimes that happens as you grow older. You know, you have to be able to match up your cognitive ability with whatever gadget you have. So yes, so now I'm tired. When I came home, that's when I started the garden project. It was a nice cool day, not cold, but it was like maybe 70 degrees, so it was really a nice day for doing that project. And tomorrow I'll wet the cardboard again before I put the mulch down. And I hope that's enough mulch. Otherwise, that's the mulch I got from Aldi's. It was a good price. But if I need more, I know Home Depot sells the rubber mulch too. Plus that, I have the rubber stones, so I'm sure it'll be enough. And then what I'm going to do is I bought some of that rock glue, they call it, and I'm going to spray that on the mulch and on the rocks, and hopefully that'll hold up for the season. So, anyway, making progress. But like I said, I will be very happy when the garden is done. And I can just enjoy it. And hopefully next year it'll be easy peasy to maintain, because almost everything is in pots, and what isn't in pots is mulched and either has newspaper under it or it has cardboard under it. So even if I have to do one section a year, that wouldn't be too bad. So, all right, my friends, I'm going to go relax and call it a day. But it was a very productive day today. I got a lot done, and that makes you feel good when you can do that. So, but that's all I have for you today, my friends. So I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.